Alright, hey guys, and welcome back to another video here on the channel. And today we have another impressions video, and this one is about Iron Man or Tony Stark, whoever you want to call him. He is number 3 of what we're up to. We've already done Kamala, we've already done Hulk, and now we're up to Iron Man. So, of course Iron Man was in the beta, so we've had a lot of, time with him. I just thought I'd go over my first impressions of him. How he's changed a little bit since the beta, and definitely since we've seen that first reveal of him with the 8-day gameplay trailer back in, was it 2019? Let's get straight into the video, guys. If you guys enjoyed it, don't forget to leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe, and let's get into the video. So as always, guys, let's start off with the beta, because of course we had Tony in the beta, and when I first saw the 8-day trailer for when the game first got announced, he didn't look too great, to be honest. Like, of course he is one of my favorite Avengers. He was definitely my favorite to play in the beta, because he's got his flying, he's got all of his other abilities, which are very reminiscent to Iron Man, especially to the Iron Man in the MCU as well. He's probably one of the most, I would say, very close to his MCU counterpart, I would say. So we also had Tony in the beta, of course. We had Tony, we had Natasha, we also had Bruce, and we had Kamala. And Tony was definitely my favorite out of all of them in the beta. As I said with my Kamala video, Kamala is my favorite at the moment, but in the beta, she really wasn't that great to me. It wasn't until you can unlock your go through your skill tree and unlock certain skills, because of course we only had one skill tree in the beta for each hero, but now in the full game we have 3. I think that's definitely helped. I really haven't tested out Tony too much in the full game, unfortunately. I'm definitely getting there though with him. I think he's pretty good. Definitely a lot of fun to play, especially with the with his flight. You can basically hover. He's one of the only ones in the him and Thor are the only ones at the moment in the first roster of 6 heroes in the game that can fly. I'm sure there'll be more coming in the future with with all the leaks and details that have been coming out recently for the game. So I definitely think there'll be more flying in the game, and it's definitely gotten a lot better than what we've seen in the 8-day trailer, because it was very, it looked like it was on rails basically, but it's definitely gotten better since then. Now let's go through Tony's abilities. So of course we know he can fly. Like I said, he and Thor are the only ones who can fly at the moment that are in the game. We also have his weapon options. So he can transfer, he can toggle between his 3 weapon options. Of course he has his repulsors that, stock standard for Iron Man. He also has his rockets, and he also has a laser beam. Now I believe that the laser beams are quite useful. They're actually my favorites to use at the moment. The rockets, I really haven't tested out too much. The only time I really tested them out was in the beta. Of course, with the extra skills in the full game, you'd definitely be a lot easier, play a lot better. But definitely in the beta, the laser beams were my favorite, weapon of choice, pretty much. They do require a lot of power to use, that's for sure. But they're definitely very powerful, that's for sure. Then we have his Hulkbuster, which is his ultimate heroic ability. He can be summoned and wear the Hulkbuster armor, while inside damage is absorbed by the armor, and taking damage or attacking will decrease the time Hulkbuster can remain active before it automatically shuts down. And if you want to forcibly eject it, get out of it, early, you can basically stagger nearby enemies. Can also be upgraded to fire a giant salvo of missiles and powerful beam blasts from their hands. And also, if you don't want to be in it yourself, you can just call it down. Other people in your party, in your group, can also get in it. So Hulk can get in it, Black Widow can get it, pretty much anyone, essentially anyone in your group can get into Hulkbuster, which I think is very cool as well. Next up, his assault heroic ability is his Unibeam, which of course is his massive blast from the chest. A sustained chest beam blast that pierces through enemies, and it can also be upgraded to fire smaller but faster charging blasts, with multiple stocks being saved up. Also a giant laser beam that deals far more damage, or the standard Unibeam, of course, but able to fire for longer. I haven't really tested these out yet. I definitely will be in the future. Like I said, this is just my first impressions of Iron Man at the moment, guys. So I might, when I get into, get all the heroes, level 50 and power, pretty high at 150. I'll definitely go through and do more of like a tips and tricks guides for all the heroes. So if you guys would enjoy that, let me know in the comment section below. So last but not least, we have the Arc Overload, and this is his support ability. Now, by overcharging his arc reactors, he stuns nearby enemies and an energy burst and armor teammates caught in the blast. Can be upgraded in various ways, such as being able to revive teammates, create a giant field unable to be penetrated by range attacks from outside, or activate the overcharge abilities of teammates if applicable. So this basically means, you can basically help out your team. These are what your support heroic abilities are for. They're basically to help out your team if you're in a tight spot. There's also other ways your team can help you out if you're Tony. I haven't been able to get it done myself yet, but if you remember in the MCU, the part where Thor basically blasts Tony with his lightning and his suit gets overcharged, that basically what happens at the moment as well. So that could be a lot of fun to be used as well. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought. Let me know guys what you think of Iron Man. I think he's definitely great. He's definitely a well-rounded hero in my opinion. Yeah, let me know what you guys thought of him in the comment section below. And yeah, let me know who's your favorite hero out of the first 6 at the moment. I'm planning on maybe doing a top, worst top heroes in Marvel's Avengers at the moment. My worst to first. I think that's the way to put it. Video. So do let me know if you guys would like to see that in the comment section below. But thank you guys so very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Of course, next one will be Black Widow because she appears in the campaign next. So we'll do Black Widow next. But if you guys enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. And as always, happy gaming.